Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Tanya here from Harmonia for your weekly All Signs. If you're joining me live, say hello. I'm on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you're catching the replay, make sure that you are commenting replay. Let me know that you're here. But let's say hello to my moderators who are all here. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nancy. How you guys doing? We had a fun night last night. We did the All Signs Love readings. So if you didn't catch the All Sign Loves for September forecast, they are up. You can catch the replay. They're all time-stamped for you. Did you guys notice a reoccurring theme for the individuals who are here? A lot of the messages last night for the love readings, as much as it was like, okay, how much is new love coming? A lot of it was clearing old ex energy or karmics, or just going on to the self-love journey. And it was this continuous message here through a lot of the all signs. I think maybe we got 2 that were really ready to like unite. But other than that, it was a lot about self-love. So it was very interesting to see the dynamic of what came out last night for the all signs. But if you're interested, make sure you guys are checking that out. Oh, the weather is beautiful over there. And the weather is beautiful here. It feels like fall. I had a little bit of a bonfire last night, and I'm having another one tonight. So I am super stoked. It's September 1st. Who are my witchy people out here who got the cinnamon, who did all of their prosperity stuff today? Because we got, the new moon energy coming as well. But also, I got ready for fall. Like, I love, like, September 1st, Halloween, baby. I'm like, bring out the fall stuff. I brought all of the fall stuff out. I even went fall shopping today. I'm like, I'm pumpkin spiced out. I'm ready. I'm doing it. It's my favorite time of the year. So yeah, I'm all about it. Gemini hit home for you big time last night. I don't remember what Gemini was, but I'm glad it suited you. So we're going to get started here with the collective soon, guys. As a reminder, sharing is caring. So this evening, if you wouldn't mind sharing to like-minded groups, please. And let me know that you're here, liking, subscribing. And we're going to talk about the decks that we are using tonight. So tonight we are using the After Tarot, my favorite. I use this a lot as the initial story play and sometimes for the advice cards. We're also going to be using the Earthbone. I've been using this all for the September readings. If you haven't noticed, this has been the Earthbone Oracle. And then we're going to continue to use the Arcanum deck. This is an old school deck that I love. I used this last night for the love readings, but all of these decks you can get over at on Amazon. And my store link is actually in the description box tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Description box below. Okay, here we go. All right, you guys ready? We're going to start tonight. We're going to see where our collective energy is for this week and flip the switch here. Give me a second here while I switch gears and I face the mic here. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Let's see what's going on for a weekly challenge, our energy here. Here we go. Where are the cards? Here we go. Collective energy for us. Happy birthday out there to the Virgos, by the way. Where are my Virgos at? Who's having a birthday? I have a couple lovely friends who are celebrating this weekend because they're Virgos. All right. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is going on for collectively? What do we need to know? What is our challenge for this week coming up for us? What is our challenge? Here we go. Collective. Ooh, I like this. Fate. Alignment. Decisive moments here. Opportunist events. 23 comes to a 5. So this is all about transformation and change. I love this too, because I feel like the alignment here with that Grim Reaper means like it just feels to me, guys, that it almost feels like the death card here a little bit. There's a massive transformation here. Something is ending, a new beginning. Like it. Look at that moon in the background. Interesting, because I just recorded today about the fates for my rune reality course coming up here. And we were talking about Odin and going down to the underworld to seek his fate, to figure out what is ahead. So something here is challenging you to foresee. So let's see what the book has to say. It says, collective. Before you act, be sure you're in alignment. What exactly does that imply? It means allowing life to flow through you by behaving as the receiver and then taking action based on the receptive frequency. You receive in silence and stillness. Meditation is vital in any spiritual journey for learning how to listen to all of the messages and all of those opportunities you are being sent. You'll know when something is in your soul's alignment when you expand or feel excited. It's something that lights you up. It's something that makes total sense, like a no-brainer. When you, collective, are presented with an opportunity that is aligned for you, you will need to persuade or convince yourself that it is right. No, it's just simply is. You can think and declare to yourself that someone is wrong when they try to impose their thoughts and beliefs on you that are out of sync with your heart and soul. But you don't have to say it out loud. And you may avoid any conflict by telling yourself that what they think isn't suitable for you. Anyone, and this is important, collective, who tries to impose their ideas, their beliefs, their thoughts on you that are not incompatible with your life choices should be released. So this is the absolute energy here of death, Scorpio. Yes, just as Sherry says here, Scorpio energy. I love it. Absolutely. This is the ability here to end something that no longer serves you this week. There's a massive transformation for many of us. Let's see what else is going on with this challenge and this energy. No reversals on initial story play. We have the 5 of Pentacles here. This is all about, well, loss, rejection, something here that feels desolate. Being out in the cold. But that is about to change, is it not, with the star energy? The star comes after, I always like to point this out, and I state this so many times, the star comes after the tower. So there's already been things that have been annihilated for many of us. And if we have hit the rock bottom, this is the week, which is amazing, about rebuilding, having faith, having hope. And I feel that there's something here that the universe has been trying to feed to us to gain a new perception. And this has to do with your emotions. Do you see how there's a pitcher of water here? But there's something here that's been going on for several weeks, some of us a month or so. But this week, our challenge here is to step back, not react, and look upon how we feel. How we feel, okay? Because whatever this loss is, it's temporary. It's not necessarily all real. I feel that we've already lost a lot for many of us. So we're going to see how this plays out for each individual sign. Like I said, we're going to start off with Virgo. This is when you want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Yes, there are multiple placements within your chart, so make sure you check your chart so that you can get multiple messages, okay? So let's get started here with Virgo. And again, happy birthday here to my Virgos who are watching. So, Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. Reversals are now up. Let's see how Virgo is doing this week. How is Virgo going to do the first week of September? How are they going in? Two of Swords, a little indecisive. Okay. A little bit angry. All right. But when it comes to choices, you're going to be looking somebody eye to eye this week, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. There's a partnership here. Could be dealing with a Gemini. But I feel more of it has to do with anger and motivation. And we'll talk about that right now. Because I feel that you have been either put on hold or trying to get through that gobbly glue of your mind of how to release something and really stuck in your head, feeling really indecisive about the next move. And I feel for a lot of you are like, I can't deny this anymore. This is something here I need to face this week. And you are facing an individual this week to make a decision. And we're going to look at what that decision is. But I also feel with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but I feel this is more your energy. I feel you're angry. I feel a Virgo here has had enough. And there's a creative spark here to state that. And this confidence is built up with almost like a red flare. Look at all this red. I feel like it's motivating you. It's motivating you to look somebody in the eye and talk about how you feel. And there's something here with that arrow. Do you see that arrow that's coming in? That's slicing right between the two of you. Let's validate that Two of Swords. This has to do with your happiness. This has to do who's in your circle, Virgo. This is a very happy card, but it's about union. And I love how it's underneath the bridge here that looks like the Ace of Pentacles. But this is beyond fulfillment. This is happiness. And something here has not made you very happy. I feel put on hold, or there's a decision here that somebody may not be making. And I think that you've had enough. Yeah. This is something where you haven't quite lost faith in, and you're determined here to make some success, but it's a breakthrough of communication. It's a breakthrough of what you want and deserve. And a lot of it has to do not just with you, but other individuals within the circle. So if this isn't love, this could be, a family dispute. It could be a work dispute. But how you're looking about it, determined here, is to make something the best out of the scenario for you this week. Because you refuse to use this anger to keep you stuck anymore. This is about you moving forward. And what's to be spoken this week underneath that Lover's energy. I feel that you are going to be stepping up and speaking your mind about going solo, that you are no longer going to participate in this person's baloney. I do feel that you're choosing to work on something on your own and not with an individual. I feel like there's going to be some final news here about how that is going to, what your next moves are. I think you're being very open and frank with an individual here, and you're determined here to do something on your own. Now with the Eight of Pentacles here reverse, this is usually a card here of massive focus. I feel also this energy of being very isolated or choosing work after this to get through the anger, which I can kind of resonate with. I used to do that a lot too. Right. It's kind of like I'm going to work my anger off and create something beautiful. And I feel like you are. I feel like this week, whatever this argument is, or this face to face stating of what it is, it's actually going to give you a creative bug. It's actually going to allow you to express yourself. Some of you, like I said, are doing something just for you. What advice does Spirit have here for my Virgos who are about to face somebody? No reversals on advice. Two cards for advice. Here we go. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Cups. Spirit is stating to you that although you may feel like you're going to be juggling a lot by pulling away or making a decision here to fully invest in yourself, it is also going to give you some areas here where they're warning you not to burn yourself out. Don't get so hung up on trying to win a scenario here, and make sure you check yourself as into why you want to win. Is this win really truly to get advanced, or is it truly to show or prove a point? Many of you are done with proving a point, and Spirit's stating here that there's going to be options here ahead of you where there's actually going to be more on your plate once you start expanding this or putting your focus on it. But there may also be this person here who's watching you move on or watching you do something on your own, who may actually get a little bit more envious of you and try to steal some credit. And Spirit's stating, don't worry about that, because what you can balance, this person cannot. So there are opportunities ahead of you. They're not necessarily all coming out in place here this week, but I do see you rolling up your sleeves and getting to it and facing somebody. You're just facing somebody dead on, Virgo. Dead on. All right, let's see what's going on here for Libra. Libra is up next. Make sure you guys are checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hello to my Facebook group here. Hi, Maria. Looks like the Facebook crew is coming on in. Let's get started. Libra. We're going to do a quick shuffle. All right, Libra, let's see how your week's going to be. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. And if you cross-watch for another individual, remember, guys, the story is probably going to be vice versa for you. It's just extra validation if it comes that way. Libra. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Nine of Swords. Somebody's worried. Libra, I feel that you're intuitively looking upon some anxiety here, and you haven't lost hope just yet. You're holding this cup, and it's a big, big cup of love. A big cup of love here. So I feel that this week here is reminding yourself here of your self-love and how much you have to offer, whether it is to a person, to the world. I feel that you're very compassionate, extremely intuitive. People just happen to just come on over to Libra this week here because of how open-hearted you are. You're very well reserved here too with your emotions. But I also feel that not everybody knows that Libra here has some worries that keep them laid up at night. And I feel that you've been doing this on your own far too long. This almost reminds me a little bit of the hermit energy here with that lantern. But even though it may feel sad or not clarity here of the future of this week, I see you facing it and saying, okay, I understand, but I'm not necessarily going to let it rule me, take over me. And this also could be about not receiving news or having expectations on receiving some news this week that you don't receive. Okay. You're in the dark. I feel like you're in the dark about something, a scenario here, but let's see what that is. You haven't lost faith yet. You have the star energy there. It's a beautiful energy. You haven't lost faith yet. But you also know you can't keep waiting. You got the hangman twice here. This is your challenge, is to stop focusing on this, stop looking upon this, realize that, life is short and maybe it's time to expand and dance and be a little bit more lighthearted. I don't know. I feel this need here to relax a little bit this week, have a little bit more fun, not be so serious. Why are you so serious, Libra? That's what it feels like. It feels like you're very serious this week. Yeah. This is all about waiting. When's it going to come in? Am I going to see the daylight again? It's just like, I feel like every time a day passes, you look upon it and you wake up in the morning going, is this going to be the day that I'm happy? Is this going to be the day that I receive news? Is this the day that I'm going to receive success? Is this the day that I'm going to receive news from my love? There's so many different stories here, but I feel that this is what you do. You look upon this and you're just focused on it and realizing, I can't keep focusing on this. I just have to live. I have to be this week. Yeah, Justice. You are balancing yourself out. But I also feel like something here is being aligned to you because there's an absolute need here of facing some consequences here as into what your energy is doing. We have you here, Libra. It's justice. So this is all about, and it was upright. So I feel like something here is going in your favor this week. Whether you like it or not, it's in your favor. But it's just at the point here where you let go, where you are free. What did all of a sudden, I feel like almost like midweek, what's going to happen for Libra is they're going to go, fuck it. I'm going to stop thinking about it. And boom, that's when it comes in. Boom. That's where justice is. Let's see what your advice is this week, other than to let loose. I feel like you're heavily looking upon and praying each day that you will receive some kind of news or justice. And it's like, as soon as you let go of it this week, I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. And if you can't do it this week, please know this is not timely. Okay. It has to be the energy of you really being open-hearted. It has to be the energy of you not looking that way. Something here is exploring in that direction here. And what is the universe trying to state to you, Libra? No reversals on the advice. Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. Look at this. Don't stop believing. This is the lottery. This is like cha-ching, cha-ching for you, all right? The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. Know that it's here. It's also understanding the laws of vibration. The principle here that how your frequency is how you attract it. And look at this. Wow. For some of you, this is moolah money. Okay, this is for Libras here who want to make some money. But others of you, this is being very fulfilled with not only what you've achieved, but not being bothered. You are so looking upon, do you see this? You're so looking upon of, oh my gosh, look what I've created around me. This is a Libra going, oh my God, look at all of this joyous, amazing stuff I created around me. They don't even see. They're not even paying attention to that bird, which is spirit coming on in, bringing in that Wheel of Fortune. It's when you're not looking at it. It's when you're not focused on it. So watch where your energy is presently and make sure Spirit's saying is that you put gratitude and appreciation on what's around you now. What's around you now. It's really important, Libra. All right, let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Scorpio is up next. Scorpio. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Hi, Trudy. Thanks, guys, for joining. We're going to do a quick shuffle, and then we'll get to Scorpio. For those of you just joining, a reminder that all of the September monthly forecasts are out. If you are looking for the All Sign September love reading, that was aired last night. So make sure you check out the September playlist. And that also includes your zodiac general, which is not just love. It's kind of similar to this energy here for a weekly, where it can kind of be a catch-it-all kind of reading. But those are underneath by element, not by zodiac sign. So make sure you look at the elements, and then you'll see the zodiacs are listed underneath there. All right. Scorpio. And yes, the generals have extendeds that are over at Harmonia Friends. Thank you, Sherry, for bringing that up, because there is a 30-day free trial for anybody who wants to join Harmonia. Yeah. All right. You guys ready for Scorpio? Hopefully I didn't mess up. We are on Scorpio, right? Last time I messed up the banner when I did that. I think we skipped a sign last time. All of us did. We were so into the reading we forgot. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, how's your week going to be? King of Pentacles reversed, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh gosh, who are you dealing with? Who are you dealing with? A Capricorn? Capricorn's here strongly with the Devil card. Jeez Louise. Scorpio, you're dealing with a scenario here where you are in a karmic cycle. I have some Scorpios here who are in a karmic cycle with an individual who they know is no good for them. And I feel that this person here is feeding you some bullshit. Scorpio, somebody around you is playing victim. Somebody around you here could be very poor with their money, their finances here. They could be simply poor. They could also be an overspender here. But others of you, this is an individual who just doesn't want to do their job. This could also be an arrogant boss who is just used to you doing everything too. I feel like there's an individual here who you've been in a toxic cycle with for quite some time, not just, this week, but there is an ability here to get out. And I feel like somebody here, as soon as they leave, they pull you back in. And it's like, once you decide, I also feel like Scorpio here is being pulled back in. Somebody's changing their mind about you this week, Scorpio. All right. They're not done, but I also feel like they were faking this, whatever this leave was. Okay. But this person here wants to reconcile. There's something about indifferences, but we're going to see what that is for Scorpio. This doesn't have to be love. This could also be just somebody here who said they were going to do something and then they don't do it, or they walk away and said they're done with you and they're not really done with you. It could be that too. Yeah. You have somebody here who's a master manipulator. Hands on, this could be somebody here who's an arrogant boss. Aries energy here with the reverse is very narcissistic individual. This is a person here who may actually be hard to kind of pinpoint to. I almost heard covert. So this is an individual here who plays victim really, really well. Really well. And they have people around them who also believe this person's story too. Yeah. We have the Queen of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This individual here is going to prey off your softer side. Whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. I feel like what they prey off of is your love. What they try to eschew is your intuition. And you are very intuitive. You are very empathic. And this is why this individual is attracted to you. You have the same insecurities as this individual. And be prepared, because this person here is coming in like the freaking wrecking ball, like the wrecking ball. Okay. This is an individual here who's backpedaling. This is an individual here who's stating to you, I never said that. And they are going to hope for your compassion. And I see you actually going for it. But let's see. Let's see what the advice here is from Spirit. There's something in about how quickly they change their mind on their actions. whether the grass was greener or all of a sudden they're out of a reactive response. I feel like this individual here is either out of money, has nowhere to go, is totally codependent, or it could be an individual here who's out of options, doesn't have somebody here to work for you. Okay. It's like, oh my gosh, who's going to do the work? Let me get Scorpio to do it. What advice does Spirit have for you this week? Oh boy. We have the King of Cups here with that feminine energy. Let me pull one more before I get into this. Do you see this? Spirit is reminding you who your match actually is. And we're going to talk about who your match is. If this individual was the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups, not only would they be understanding and pouring into their emotions here, they would also be, if they loved you enough or compassionate or gave two shits about you enough, give you the same respect that you would give to them. They would see, oh, their cup is empty. Let me give some of that to them because mine is plenty. Mine is full. And there's something here where an individual you have been serving, Scorpio, that has been feeding off of you. So look upon that. Spirit's reminding you of that. Is this an individual who could reciprocate the same balance as you? And if not, that's where you need to check yourself. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is up. Saggy. Say hello, guys. Let me know that you're here. It looks like we have quite the crew on YouTube. But who's over on Facebook? Where are my Facebook people at? Are you guys just creeping? Are my Facebook people just creeping? I wonder if I'm seeing comments on Facebook because sometimes StreamYard does not show me the comments. Hello, Arlene. Welcome. Make sure you guys are checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. These are general readings. They're not always about love, but usually it's the weekly energy of anything that comes up. Saggy. All right. Maria, she's like, there's not many people. Maria's there. I think everybody is on YouTube. Maria, that's okay. Facebook has been super quiet as of late since I got rid of that group, which was the best thing I ever did. So I'm not complaining about it. That group really kept me stuck on there. So, and it was confusing so many people because they were thinking that was the membership area. I'm like, that's not even the same area. All right, Saggies, let's see how your week's doing. Hello, Tina. Welcome. They're my Facebook peeps. They're there. Thanks, guys, for representing Facebook. All right, Saggies. Let's see. Oh, boy. We have the 5 of Pentacles twice. Well, if we add it up, it's the 10 of Pentacles, right? Right? Oh, my. All right. There's a lot of things not seen here. And I feel a lot of lack. I mean, it's a lot of lack. It's a lack in so many. I feel like it's a couple of different areas. It's not just in money. I feel like it has to do with lack of just anything. It's just like not feeling fulfilled. But I feel whatever's around you feels cold. I don't know. I feel like a Saggy here feels a little bit lonely. Feels like they're doing something all on their own. And it's like, I just beg for the bare minimum and I can't get it. And there's something about this week that you feel that, oh my gosh, it's silent. Like, did the universe forget about me? Like, what's happening? What's happening? Why am I not receiving something this week? But you got to remember the World card is the last card in the major arcana here. But with it reversed, you're saying something here about it being protected. And that's something that you have to really believe and have faith in. So when it's not coming in, and it's definitely not coming in this week, there's this relay here to have faith. And this is going to be a very big test for you with this Pisces energy, Saggy. All right. You're going to have a lot of things. I feel like your gifts are really opening up here too. So pay attention to your dreams specifically. But if not, it's just synchronicities. Maybe you're seeing a lot of numbers. Maybe there's a certain animal that you're seeing over and over again. But these are messages here. And these are your angels reminding you, do not lose faith. There are things that you cannot see, but you also are going to need your intuition here on the next gut move. And if you miss the collective here, this is all about having faith. There's an ending you are going through, and you may feel like, did the universe forget about me? You see this? This is the new beginning. This is trying to be optimistic. It's like, I'm here. Hello, universe. I want my new start. I've been waiting for this new start. Like, why isn't it here yet? I almost feel like this optimism here of wanting the new start, but something isn't happening. It's like you're not seeing some kind of result here to showcase the new beginning. Yeah, it's completely feeling this energy here of where's my partner? Where's the teamwork? Where is everybody? What's that movie? I can't think of the movie off the Okay, well, there's a couple movies that come away. They gave me another movie because I couldn't remember that way. It does feel like Castaway a little bit, where you're like on a desolate island and it's like, hello, I'm going to be making my Mr. Wilson right soon. But there was another movie here too with the zombie apocalypse. It was Will Smith. I can't think of the darn movie, but he basically just had the dog. And it was like he had to do all these survival skills, but it was like, what am I doing this all for? Do you see this? This is such a channeled message, so I'm going to hold off on doing the advice cards here because it's going to validate what I have to say. You are supposed to be, Saggy, looking upon and reflecting this week of why you need this break, because the new beginning is actually here now. But the reason you have a pause is because you have been asking. I want you to look back at yourself at like not yesterday, not the day, after that. Like I'm talking about maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Do you remember that time when you were praying that you just wanted a break? You just wanted a pause. Do you remember that? Focus on that. Focus on that, because this pause is for you to look around you and say, oh my gosh, look what I have. You don't have all of those tower moments. You've already lost everything. You're at 0. Do you know how powerful the number 0 is? We talk about this a lot when I talk about the Thoth deck. But numerology, 0 is the infinite number here of limitless. This is a very powerful time for you to be in. You have been praying for it and it's here now. But this pause, this halt is because when the time comes, you're going to be running. You're going to need your reserves. Let's look at the advice here. Do you see this? This is the 3 of Cups. This is the celebration. This is the act upon it now. I Am Legend is the movie. Thank you, Nancy. It is. I Am Legend. The 3 of Cups here is celebrate now. Celebrate your wins now. Because what you have manifested and how powerful you are is going from a 0 to a 1. When we look at all of this together, it's a 4. Do you know what a 4 is? 4 is stability. 4 is manifestation. You have amazing things coming your way. Is it this week? No. Is this pause here on purpose? Yes. And it may feel like, oh my God, what it is, but it's a test for you to how quickly do you want this to come in. Celebrate the wins now. Think of it as the check is already, let's say the check is in the mail. The check is in the mail, right? When you know money is coming to you, you get excited about it, right? But it's not in the bank yet, but you're already thinking about how you're going to spend it. So Spirit's stating that. Look upon it that way. The check is already in the mail. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn is up. Make sure you guys are checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You obviously have more than one placement in your chart. And let's get to it. Hello, Hetzel. Welcome. Capricorn is up. Thanks, guys, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. And for those of you on Facebook, for following. Don't forget, guys, I also have a mobile app. You do have to join Wix Spaces. It's called the Spaces app on Wix. But if you join the mobile app, you basically will get notifications of when I go live, because sometimes I know that people don't see the notifications all the time on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you want a guaranteed notification, download the app. It's also a very quick and easy way to get to Harmonia Friends Club, where you can get your 1 month free trial. All right, let's get started here. And yes, it's worth it. We have our giveaway coming up. I actually, before I go on to Capricorn, I actually went shopping today for September and October's giveaway for my members area. And let me tell you, October I'm excited for. September too. But I kind of went overboard for October because it's my favorite it's my favorite month, because if you know what, Halloween. So I'm actually really, really excited for the October giveaway. But September's is just as cool. All right. Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is going on for Capricorn this week? Here we go. 9 of Pentacles. I love that earthy energy. Oh my God, are you all about the Benjamins this week? 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You're working. Okay. Well, I actually feel a little bit overworked. There's something here that you have started new. I don't know what this is. A new project, a new job, a new relationship. It could be many different things, but it's all work, no play. I also feel this energy here of getting right onto it, but something here is being blocked. You are super focused on getting something right. As your basket, I almost feel it's like the basket here is you offered something here. Maybe you offered too much this week. Are you trying to prove yourself at a job or trying to prove yourself in a relationship here? But it's definitely going against, and this is what the Fate card here was warning you about with your challenge. Your intuition. Your intuition is closing off. You're missing the signs. You're missing the signs this week and going into something more materialistic to prove over giving. You notice this already, though. You see this already. This is the energy here of the 4 of Swords. So I feel like there's rest needed. It's a need here to go within. It's like I feel that you're dodging and trying to get something done or to prove something this week. And there's a need here to take a break, to take a pause before you overgive. But you may actually start overgiving and then catch yourself in the act. I almost feel like you catch yourself in the act, like, I can't give that last pentacle. Oh, yeah, you catch yourself in the act. You do. Why did I do that? Why did I overspend? Why did I give? Why did I tell that person I would do that? Why did I forget my worth for a minute? This is what I feel like you're saying to yourself. that was my last coin. Or like I did this last time. You did something last time. This is your last. Welcome, Hetzel. I'm glad you're here. 8 of Cups. You pause, you stop, you realize, oh my gosh, you're stepping back. You're reevaluating something this week. You ignored something, you're catching yourself this week. And this is for you because this is what's ahead. This hasn't happened yet. This is the weekly forecast. It hasn't happened yet. You're going to do something. You're going to forget your worth for a hot second. And you're going to see a really big sign, like a piano falling on your head, but you still do it anyway. And then you go, wait a minute. Why did I just do that? And you're going to cancel, redo. Okay, this is a reconcile. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to step back and say, wait, I've thought this over, or I can't do that. You're either canceling plans, or you are changing something here about your boundaries. And some of you may feel like you gave it already. And it's like, I feel bad doing it. But at the same time, you're like, I can't keep making the same mistake. What advice does Spirit have for you? This has to do with your alignment. This has to do with your happiness. Some of you, this is in a relationship. Others of you, it's a job. But this is something here about moving forward on and how to be happy. And you see how they're like on the road here. It's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm doing everything. But I feel like you jumped into something too quickly and just started overgiving. And then realize that you're doing it and going, oh my God, no, I can't do that. That's not the person that I am. I used to be like that, but I'm not like that anymore. Yeah. You're not like that anymore. Because why? Because you've been burnt before. I feel like you go down the river a little bit this week and you go, oh my gosh, I have to change something. There's guilt here. There's a little bit of missing out, but I feel like this has a lot to do with accountability of your portion. This is actually good energy for you, Capricorn, because even though that you're going to miss something this week, but you catch yourself at it too. And you're going to be a little bit more compassionate of how far you come. Because maybe the next time this happens, you won't even do it again. But this had to happen in order to show you, oh yeah, that's what that level is. So yes, this has to do with a connection here that you're either overgiving to or trying to prove, and then you're realizing you can't do that anymore. So you realign, you reset this, okay? You set your boundary here, and some people may not like that, but it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. That's what that cost me. That's what it did for me. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius is up. Yes, Hetzel, I am also on YouTube. This is streaming on multiple platforms. It's not just one. Most people are on YouTube. You can most certainly jump over there. A lot of people like YouTube because if they join the replay, they can rewind right away, the live. I mean, you can't do that on Facebook. You have to wait for the timestamps are in place. All right. Aquarius. How's everybody enjoying their long weekend for those of you in the States? You guys have any plans or picnics for tomorrow? All right, Aquarius, you are up. Let me just get a drink of water so I don't lose my voice. No plans, just another day. That's how I feel, but I got a busy day tomorrow. Mine's a catching up day. It'll be good though. All right, Aquarius. 2 5s here. Oh, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, all reversals. Well, They're all reversed, but we're going to take them up right because it just states to me that you're in extreme energy here of sadness. This actually feels very similar to that other one that I did. I think it was Saggy who fell out alone. Hello, Papa Wheelies. Do you know I was calling you Papa last time, and then I realized, oh, it's Papa Wheelies. Oh, I get it. I don't know. You just made me laugh. Anyway, Aquarius, sorry. I got distracted. You are in the energy here of mopiness. Feeling a little bit, there's some sadness here. There's something about missing out, something feeling lack of. Could be lack of connection with an individual, or just could be lack of money, some of you, or feeling like you are overworked and not really able to gain anything. But I also see this energy here of a contract that does not serve you anymore. And a lot of you, this has to do with a belief system that does not serve you anymore. We have heavy Taurus energy. You might have been dealing with the Taurus. But if you're not dealing with an individual, this is an inner conflict. The Hierophant is of high counseling, belief system, structure. But when it's reversed, it's someone here who's got to think out of the box, who needs to go on their own beat. And I actually see you going, enough is enough. I'm going to do something for me this week. When I see the Queen, and these were all reversed, when the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, it's someone here who doesn't quite fully trust that they're good enough, have some insecurities. But I actually see you kind of sick of your own bullshit. Never mind another person's bullshit, your bullshit. Now with this reverse, you see how this always has the 2 cups here that are upright, but with the reverse, those 2 cups are down. So this is something where you're doing on your own. You're doing some self-love this week. Let's clarify that 5 of Cups. This is something that you are going to be committed to, not just this week, but for the long run, the long haul. You're making a commitment this week. I don't know what this commitment is, but this is somebody here who's choosing to do something for the long haul. Slow and steady. And you know what slow and steady does? It wins the race, right? It wins the race. Sure does. Interesting how that 3 of Cups here has to do with happiness, union. And these are the 3 cups here that you had lost at one point. You are determined here to go after your happiness. You are determined here to celebrate. And you are not going to falter in that way. You may have some off days, but you're doing something here where you're breaking down a belief system this week here and doing something. And those changes can be small changes. You don't have, it's just once. I teach this all the time. I teach this all the time in every workshop that I do. It's just one step. You don't have to do all of the changes at once, because when you do that, you overwhelm yourself. And sometimes we just need the smallest steps here to say, okay, it's done, but you got to keep going. You got to keep that momentum going. This is not the week here to get it all done. It's to start building endurance. It's starting here to, some of you, it's working out. But others of you, it's like when you grab, and I always see this as like the baton here. Another reader had stated that, I forget whose name it was, but I have never been able to get it out. Since it's been described that way, I'm like, I see it, right? When you pass the baton here in a race, right? There's an effort here that here you go, but you gotta run for it. You gotta work for it. And this is not the week here where you're going to be running to the finish line. This is the week here where you're going to be practicing. you have made the decision and now you're going to change something about your life. And it has to do here about opportunities that you have felt that you have not been doing. You have been putting on hold. So I see an Aquarius here who's looking at the long-term happiness and seeing how much this has been put on hold because of their mopiness, because of their focus here. Maybe looking for a perfect partner, or maybe looking for something here of the perfect teacher. This is you teaching you. This is you motivating you. Total difference. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Look at this. You're building strength. The universe has been really pushing you. Leo energy here, but Lions may be significant to you. This is something here where you are really being encouraged to go for it. It's like the Cowardly Lion. I think of the Cowardly Lion for Wizard of Oz, right? Like, what does he need? Courage. There's this ability here where the universe has been stroking you to get courage, and use your courage here. Don't worry about failing. Just take one step, whatever that initiative is. One step. You don't need it to be big. The Page of Pentacles is small. But take the opportunity here to make a change. This is the gift that you were receiving. Notice the height difference too, okay? It's like there's something here where the universe, where maybe you put other people on the pedestal. But I feel there's a strong message here for an Aquarius here that it's time to put yourself on the pedestal. And it's also time to see what you can give. And giving back has a lot to do what you can give to yourself. All right, that's what I got. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces is next. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. Yes, Papa Wheelies. Yes, I got it. It just took me a little. I'm a little slow on that stuff. That's the spicy neuro divergent in me. I take things so literally, and I was like, wait a minute. I think he just played a Simpsons joke on me. Do you remember the Simpsons where they used to always make up the names? I used to love that show. They call in at Moe's bar. That's what it felt like. Somebody call him Papa Wheelies. All right, Pisces. Pisces is up. Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's see what is going on for Pisces. Three of Pentacles reversed. Oh, you're watching somebody not putting the work in, aren't you? You look annoyed. You are silently annoyed. Yeah, you're watching somebody here. You're not doing anything, but watching. There's something here about you watching an individual who's pretending to do some work, and you're like, are they really putting the work in? Are they just full of shit? I don't know. I feel like you're looking at somebody here because something's not getting done this week. And you're also not taking the effort here to fix it. You're silently observing a scenario here where you know it ain't going to be done this week, or it's not going to happen this week. Somebody could be just filling you up with excuses this week too. But I feel this energy of you not reacting right away, looking upon it right away. You're just watching. Cancer energy here. They said they were going to fix that car. They're not, oh, I'm working on it. I've been working on that car all along. And you're like, really? I'm really focused on it. Let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. No, they're not. They're not working on shit. This person's doing jack shit. Aquarius energy. I'm calling them out. You already see this, though. They're also at a very vulnerable stage because I think that this person knows that you are watching them like that talk, that they're not going to succeed in this and they're kind of stalling. You have an individual here who's super stalling, like massively stalling, and they're losing faith and you don't have faith that they can get this done or they can speak up in this manner. What are you doing? Okay. The 8 of Wands. Now that's something where you're acting quickly. Let's see where you're acting quickly to. I think you're acting quickly to go home and say, I'm calling it a night. I'm staying in my lane. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to call this. Yeah, you are. This is you. This might actually break out into a fight, but I feel the fight is you're calling somebody out on their bullshit. You may be the individual here who's the 3 of Swords, where a person is forced to walk away from you. It's like, oh yeah, I've been observing that. I'm watching you and you're not doing it. And this is why. You're being very logical about it, but it's also, I'm going to prove to you. Because this person has been stalling on something so freaking long. And it's like, you can't wait to shoot this out to this individual. Okay. This is a wake-up call, but I feel like you've been pausing, you're waiting on it, and then when the right time comes, you're going to go in and say, no, I can't help you. No, I can't assist. No, you're not putting in the work. But there's going to be this element here of walking away, whether it's you or this other individual. I feel like the words that you state have to do what you've been observing. What advice does Spirit have for you? This has to do with union. 4 of Wands. Alignment. Spirit is saying, anybody who is willing to put the work into you, Pisces, in the long haul, better be putting in the work with you. You're both on there. But do you see how an individual here is all like, yay, I'm celebrating, while another here is guiding? I feel like you've been guiding an individual here far too long. And I feel there's this energy here of you stating something pretty obvious to an individual this week about longevity, about the long haul. And it may call a person out, but also be prepared that when you state this, that this person may go running. They may not be able to even look you in the eye. Just be prepared. Okay. In the long haul, this is what you're looking for. Alignment, satisfaction, something here where they put the effort, they put the work in here, slow and steady. But if they do nothing and pretend to do it, you know that's bullshit too. So this is a reminder here of what are they doing in the long haul? And what are you choosing to allow this person to do in the long haul? Are you going to continue to be the person here who guides them and lets them wave and pretend that they did all the work? Or are you going to stop it? I see you actually stopping it this week, but we'll see. Lots of different people listening. All right, let's move on to Aries. Aries is up. Make sure you guys are checking your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you're dealing with another person, you can cross watch, but it may be vice versa, the story. All right, I'm going to shuffle. Nancy says that's her ascendant, and she is watching. Watching like a hawk. Yeah, Cancer is your sun sign. Aries. All right, Aries. Here we go. Aries, how's your week gonna go? Oh, shit. The Tower. Well. This is interesting. I feel like this is you in the middle of this bullshit. I do. I feel like maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know. All right. let's focus on you and this blue energy. Did you put somebody on hold, or did you block somebody, or did somebody block you? I feel rejection here because whatever it is, something's about to change. But this change has to do with unconditional love. Now, does that mean it's going to change an individual? No, this person here is still hanging like no tomorrow. All right. You're dealing with a toxic individual here. Some of you are karmic, but this is a person here that is obsessed with proving their point, getting their way. And there's something that is going to happen this week, but I don't think it's to you. It's going to affect you. But I feel this level here of maybe compassion. Maybe you didn't expect this from yourself. Aries, are you finally over somebody? Oh, somebody's unhappy. There's this level here of someone's sadness, happiness here, whatever this individual did. You're going to find some news out, okay? Especially if they went with another connection, if this is love. Leo's coming in here strongly, but if it's not anything to do with love, there's something here where a person did not pick you, did not choose you, did not help you. And this week, I feel out of the blue, you're going to hear something about this person. This person may state it to you, but I see that Knight of Cups energy here, which is love. You actually kind of feel bad for this individual. Could be also dealing with a Taurus and a Libra here. This is an individual here who actually doesn't not only know their worth, but I also feel this energy is feeding or siphoning off other people. And this person's world is about to affect you by, well, karma. Like you're going to actually, and this doesn't always happen. And I'm not an individual here saying karma is going to pay, but I really feel you are going to see somebody receive karma this week so badly that it's bigger than you even imagine it to be. You weren't even expecting to see it in this lifetime. Yeah, look at this. 3 of Pentacles here reversed. I don't feel like you're going to go towards this person, but I do feel compassion. And I feel that the way this affects you is, whew, I'm so glad that wasn't me. Like, I feel there's this recognition this week for you that whatever happens, you can kind of look around and go, as lack as that was, it ain't happening to me. I already went through that lesson. I already been through that. And I feel this energy of just feeling it and understanding and going, yeah, that's going to suck for that person. You know, you may wish this person like healing, but I also feel this energy here of realizing, oh my God, I don't have to worry about that. I don't need to be devoted to that. This individual here is going through some massive toxicity, whether it's with another connection or they have their own addictions here. But this person here uses individuals. Some of them, I feel like it's drugs user, but I also feel like they use individuals financially, suck them dry. And this person here has something going on with them, legalities, whatever, but you got out of this. This is not you. This is going, whew, thank that God that wasn't me. What advice does Spirit have for you? There's karma being played out in front of you this week. Do you see all of this with the 2 of Pentacles? That's about alignment and what you can do and how much you can juggle on your own. But this is what karma does. This is getting justice, Libra energy. Whether you were juggled or had to take on more responsibility, this week you are going to see some justice come and play. And I also feel this energy here. The reason you are seeing this is because you have been able to really align yourself, do the work. And there's something here where another individual is also going to be forced to do the work now. Whether they're in your life or not, it is playing out for you. I also feel that this week here, with ever responsibilities that you're doing, you're going to feel a lot lighter. It's like some kind of peace comes over you and going, these are the consequences that are paid. But you also realize, yeah, that's how the universe works. It's like I had my bad karma, but now I'm seeing some things on the upper end, and you're going to start seeing that roll in. It may not happen all this week, but I feel like it's starting to shift for you. It's going to get lighter for you. Watch it turn. It's turning. We used to be like this for you. I feel like you're going to be on the uppity up soon. That's what I got for Aries. All right, let's move on to Taurus, the bull gang. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome. Just in time for Taurus. Good timing on your part. Don't forget, guys, if you saw your signs, there is a collective bonus at the end. So stay tuned. I always do a bonus. You love the last reading. All right, Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for my bulls. Thanks, guys, for liking and sharing and smashing that love button. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I'm a little punchy tonight. I think it's because I know that I have stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm like more relaxed about doing it because I'm choosing to do stuff tomorrow. All right, here we go. Taurus. Whoa. Taurus. Okay. Let's just take these all upright. I think another sign got these extremes. When I see the extremes or reversals, it just means you're in the thick of it. And look at all of these emotions for my Taurus. All right. I feel like it's going to be an overwhelming week. I feel there's something here about it has to do with the connection. Just telling you right now, it does. You have a lot of disappointment in a person. And some of you feel that a person here has been super, super selfish, doesn't think about your point of view, doesn't think about you at all. And there's this energy here of going, why can't they see how much I'm hurting? And I also feel this energy of going, I know that there's opportunities around me, but I can't focus on that right now because all I can focus on is this pain. But do you see this? This is the first time I really noticed this. Do you see how she's she looks like, doesn't she look like Phoebe from Friends? She totally looks like Phoebe from Friends, doesn't she? She just totally does. All right. Do you see how the cup is? This is the only one that's empty. This is just really feeling drained emotionally. And some of you don't even have tears anymore. It's like, I can't even cry about it, but I want to cry, but I can't cry about it. Let's clarify that 9 of Cups. Oh my God, maybe you were dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel so much emotions this week coming up. Something happened during the full moon. Yeah, this has to do with nothing happening quickly or feeling rejected or wishing upon some communication. Somebody taking actions here to correct it. This is just an energy here of like, I cannot believe they would treat me this way. I cannot believe that they would reject me this way. They wouldn't take actions to try to connect this. Did I not mean anything to this individual? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you may have water in your chart. There's a depressive energy here. Let's give some love here for the Taurus who are going through this, because I feel like you're just in the blues and there's this need here to just let it out. Yeah, we're allowed to have a couple consecutive bad days. I totally get it. But this is something here where somebody is so depressed over an individual, but also their cup is so empty. And it's like, how do I fill that? How do I get over this connection? How do I get over this person? Yeah, look at this. 2 9s now. So in your head, we're going to really focus on the energy of the advice for you, because this has a lot to do with anxiety, wanting to have peace, not able to connecting peace to yourself, you're tired of looking at it, but I also feel I'm tired of my own shit. Like, I don't want to, I just want this to go away. And there's something here about feelings. And for some of you, all right, before we even get into the message here, some of you, if you haven't heard of the somatics here, like yoga, it would be really, really good to do some somatic healing exercises, and also to help your nervous system, because I feel like you get stuck in a particular state. So even if you have to, because I used to do this trick all the time. People think I'm crazy for it. But when I used to get in my head and I can't like freaking get out of it, I put my head in the fucking freezer. And if I didn't put it in the freezer, I put it in a bowl of cold, cold ice water to basically reset my nervous system, so that I would be focused on it would clear your mind instantaneously. And there's something here where you are being asked to clear your mind instantaneously. And somatic healing may help you release some of this for you. Okay. This is emotional blockages in your body. A lot of it has to do. What advice does Spirit have for you? That was my advice for helping you. The moon. This is your intuition. Okay. This is going to be very interesting, but with the Pisces energy and so much of that moon energy that I feel something happened to you during this full moon. It may have, this is what may, when this disconnect had happened. If it wasn't this past full moon or something here that was disconnected, I feel like fighting like dogs. But this is also trusting your intuition, being in the darkness here, and understanding that you're not going to be able to see everything. Not everything's going to be laid out in front of you. And as dark as it may be, that does not mean the light's not there. Remember, how does the moon illuminate? The sun is behind it. The sun is behind it. Don't forget that sun. Okay, the universe is still with you. There's still light within you. Yeah. Spirit is encouraging you to accept the scenario for what it is. You are holding on to something so tightly, dealing with your past or with a scenario or story. Do you see these are the after tarot cards? It's time to let this go. Accept it for what it is. It's a loss. You were hurt. It sucks. Just feel it. Don't try to make it better or anything. Just feel it. It will dissolve. But there's something here that you're holding on so tightly. Like, I just feel like you're holding on so tightly that you're exhausted. Some of you are achy, so tensed. And there's a need here to just move, release, get back in your body, ground. And others of you, you don't have to do this entirely alone. There's individuals that can help you, whether that's finding a support group, therapist, counseling. There's something here where you need support and assistance, and it's so important within your body right now. Sending you so much love, Taurus. All right, let's move on to Gemini. We have Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and don't forget, guys, we have the bonus too. So make sure you guys are checking your other placements in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, Maria, thank you. Maria says Tanya is very good. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Kimberly, for watching and listening to your intuition. Just remember, when these readings are spot on, it means you are spot on because you are finally ready and open to receive a message. It's actually you. The power's in you. Don't forget that. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. Seven of Swords reversed. Oh, what's happened here? Gemini's looking at something. Something's coming out. Oh. Something was judged wrong. The secret is coming out. This is for a Gemini here who got stuck or accused of something that they did not do. It was actually not their fault. But I also feel like they didn't fight it either. And there is something here coming out this week. Even though you're holding that sword, I feel this level of somebody here, could be a couple of individuals, looking at, wait a minute, let's go back to Gemini here because something here wasn't missed. We didn't have this information before. There's a stop here this week. You've been misjudged. Seven of Swords. Gemini, this almost feels like you were either accused of not putting effort or work into something and doing something sly or sneaky on your own. And that wasn't the case at all. You actually were working really hard. If anything, you were in overdrive. You might have lost focus on something here because you didn't check in or put your time in there. But it's like, I might have not told everybody everything I was doing, but I was actually working really hard. But I also feel this energy of going, well, I'm not going to prove it. But I also think that somebody here is evaluating you, watching you. Page of Swords here, reverse. Oh my gosh. Shit, we accused Gemini of the wrong thing, right? Somebody here who was super defensive on you, I feel, is kind of knocking back on your door this week. Now, for some of you, you may be a little bit like, what are you doing here? Or wait, what do you mean? You might actually be a little bit on, like, I feel like this is a scam of some sort, or there's some kind of repercussion that's going to happen to you because you've already been judged or accused of something falsely. What's this judgment about? Oh my gosh. It's the Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to apologize to you. I feel like there's not going to be just an apology here. It's going to be handing you this sword. And this is a sword of honor. This is a sword here of victory. This is a sword here of a new perception. Complete clarity here that a Gemini here was treated poorly. So I feel like this Gemini is going to get somebody here, and you may feel a little bit taken back by this because this is someone gaining a new light. They actually see that you were honest, you were truthful. The truth is finally coming out, whatever this scenario is. And there's so many different stories it can be. What's the advice Spirit has for you on this? No reversals in the advice. It's the two. This card keeps popping out. The Two of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Look at this. You're about to be gifted something here. Unconditional love. This is also showcasing, this is what happens when you have unconditional love. This is what happens when you stayed in your lane here, know the truth, but you don't always have to prove yourself either. Things always fall in place and in alignment, and you have been putting the effort and the work in here. But I also feel that Spirit is stating to you that the only thing that can be returned to you is love. And this is a peace offering of some sort. Okay. I think that you're going to get a heartfelt apology, but also some of you are going to get a payout. But this is something here where you're going to feel a lot of grateful or gratitude for, but the reason it wasn't coming out the way that it was at the time, and think of it this way, especially if this is money, this has to do with money, Gemini, it could be the effort here that if you had it earlier, you may have spent it, okay? But now is the right time, and that's why it's being received. So take those rejections initially as protection. This was a protected offer. This had to happen at the right time. This is also giving you the opportunity here to see if you truly want it anymore. Some of you will get this back and be like, I actually have something better now. Thanks, but no thanks. And you're going to give peace out and love, all right? Could be that too. All right, Cancer. Cancer is up. Cancer, Leo, and don't forget, guys, we have the collective, so let's shuffle. Cancer. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's in store for Cancer this week. Ace of Cups. Ooh, somebody's coming to the rescue for you, Cancer. If this is not an apology, this is just like, I'm coming, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm here. I understand you're in the blues. I understand something's not going in your perception here. You're feeling out in the cold. This is a very precise reading, but I feel like somebody here, you see how someone's feeding that hangman energy? You have someone here who wants to be by your side, who loves you a lot. All right. But I also feel like they have a lot to give you, a lot of support. Okay. And there's something to do with this loss that you're receiving. I feel like some sadness here, grief. Clarify that Ace of Cups reversed. Grief over a decision that is needed, feeling really indecisive of what is the right direction. I feel like you're losing some kind of hope. Can't see everything, or maybe you're refusing to see this. You don't want to believe it. Some of you are like, I don't want to believe somebody would help me this way, but I really don't see this as you, but it could be you helping another individual. I won't dismiss that because we do have the water sign there, but I feel like this is somebody here who's returning it to you, who's just as loving. Yeah. This is a person here who I really feel like is going to give you the ability here to rest your mind, give you some ease. You don't have to completely do this all on your own this week. You are going to be taking a pause. There's reflection that is needed, but it's as soon as this person comes in, you feel safe, you feel secure. It's nice. It's like, oh my gosh, I can take a break. Yeah, this person's going to protect you. This person's going to watch your back. If you're having a hard time this week, whether you have a lot on your mind, whether you're sickly, whether you're going through some loss, maybe you lost a loved one, this is a person here who's like, Cancer's not available. No. If you want to talk to Cancer, you have to go through me. I'll take care of the business. You trust this person. This is something here in this level here where you haven't really had the ability to trust somebody here, but somebody here is coming in to showcase you that they are trustworthy. We have the 7 of Wands here with that Knight of Wands, the 8 of Wands. This person here is going to communicate it really quickly. You need a break. I'm going to give you that break. You need to rest. I'm going to let you pause so that you can rest your mind. You can ease yourself. 4, 5, 6, so that you can transition comfortably in peace. That sounds so nice. Kind of jealous, Cancer. I'm not going to lie. All right, ready? Oh my God, I told you. 6 of Swords. I already saw it here. This individual here wants you to rest your mind. There is still a decision here that needs to be made. It's still on the boat, but this person here is on that boat with you, is allowing you to break ground and catch up, or just catch your breath. Yeah, you're on the move. There you are. You are on the move. Allow this person here to drive. That's what you got, Cancer. This is your card. You don't have to do all of the moves, but also there's somebody here that's saying, let me take the wheel for you. Take a rest. I feel exhausted. And there's something here where you're taking the rest and let somebody drive for you. You have to trust this individual. And there's a trust factor here, but it's also going to build a really strong relationship for you. And if it's already a strong relationship, it's just going to make it even stronger. So keep that in mind. That's what I got. Let's see what's going on for Leo. Leo, our final zodiac sign. Now, you know what happens when we get to our final zodiac. The numbers drop. People forget that there's a collective bonus. So what I ask is for you guys to start commenting bonus. Also to put the energy that reading may be for you. So if you are listening right now, comment bonus. put your energy into that reading to see that collective reading may be for you. And let's shuffle and get ready for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, here we go. Where are my lions at? Everybody's commenting bonus, 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 bonus. Thank you. Thank you. Numbers already went up. See how it helps? See the difference you make? Thank you, guys. Leo, how's your week going to be? Well, shit. Leo, this wasn't done behind your back. It was said or stated right in front of you. Tens never feel good. It may feel like a rock bottom, but it's a course correction for you this week. Some of you are like, I can't believe, like you kind of knew it was coming, but you didn't know it was coming. You just didn't know when it was coming. And I feel this week it's coming and you're like, it's here. Shit. And it is a course direction here because I feel like you were dealing with somebody here who was extremely toxic or is extremely toxic to you. And some of you were obsessed with this scenario here or obsessed with going in this direction, thinking that this person here was, whether it was your forever person, if this is love, or thinking this person had your back, or thinking that this job or opportunity had your back. Could be anything. It's general. But this is a course correction for you. And there's still another opportunity here. You may not feel it, and you may feel a little bit like you're going backwards and focused on this energy of like, oh my God, this is happening to me. But a reminder, it's always happening for you. This felt like prison too. Some of you were at a dead-end job, right? Whether this is like you get let go, it's going to be for the better. But whatever the scenario is, I see it happening, stated to you, not behind your back. They're just going to flat out tell you. What's this 10 of Swords energy about for Leo? Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There they are holding the sword. This could be an unruly boss too, right? The truth hurts. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. It's regardless. Doesn't matter if it's truth or not. It's going to hurt. Totally detached from their emotions when they state this to you. Totally going to confuse you as well. Now you got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. That's significant for you. Not only is it like I'm going backwards, but also how did I not, like, you kind of knew, but it's like I didn't see it coming directly this week. That's what it feels like. But look at all these swords. Now I got the 2 here. It's 3 of Swords here. It's like, this is going to hurt. It's going to not feel that great. It's not going to feel that great. No, this person here lied to you. They deceived you. They don't feel, and it doesn't feel that great. But this person here took what they wanted to. This person had never had any intention here to have your back. And that's the part here that's going to hurt because you have such a big heart. So I feel like, Leo, you wanted to believe that this person here meant well. I think that this person kept you waiting, holding, put you on pause of some sort. Whether this was a position, whether this is a relationship, it doesn't matter. This person here is in it for themselves. And you're not going to know everything. That's the other thing. If you think that you're going to get a valid information here, they're not going to expose themselves to everything that they did. You can trust your intuition here because you already know the shit that they did, because they're not going to be willingly admit it. This person here is very witty and very sly on the usage of their words. So they will omit things. They will omit things, Leo. They will. What advice does Spirit have for you this week, Leo? Oh boy, Judgment. You may not feel like Judgment's never a comfortable card either. You may not feel like that great, but at the same time, how protected you really are. This had to happen or be removed for you because you are an entirely different vibration than this individual. This wasn't going anywhere. This place wasn't going anywhere. This purpose with this person wasn't going anywhere. This purpose here is a life lesson for you, though. So some of you, it's like a part of the spiritual awakening. Could feel like the dark night of the souls for some of you. If you don't know that term, look it up. It's a universal reset for you because it's time to move on. The universe is really pushing you towards your intuition. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Leo, Spirit wants to remind you how amazing your heart is, how full of love that you are, that yes, you are intuitive, but also this area here being set with your emotions is the point of this is to learn your feelings against another's. I think for a lot of you, you tried to save a scenario or trust an individual, felt a little bit gullible, maybe rose-colored glasses, but you won't be so gullible next time. And I feel that also this person is pushing you towards your gifts, to understanding your feelings, how your feelings are your dictionary to everything around you, from the choices that you make. When you have that icky feeling, sometimes when we, especially if it's relationships and we are like, feeling like those butterflies, or like, oh, I'm so nervous around them. That's not always good. That could be your higher self warning you, going, hey, that ain't good. No, that person's going to rip your heart out. But you may be thinking, oh, I got butterflies. I'm feeling so jittery. I don't know why I feel so sick. You have to learn your intuition and understand what those signals are. That's a nervous system response. It's not love. It isn't. All right. So there's something here about you remembering your love. And this is also pushing you for a lot of self-love. That this ending is actually a new beginning. And also to showcase, you see how, and I really just noticed this because this is the after tarot one. Usually her chalice is covered up. This is someone here who's inspecting, who took the cover off and goes, oh shit, I didn't treat myself so right on there. I got to remember my worth, and I got to remember I can't give everybody that. I got to make sure that I give that to myself first too. So sending lots of love to Leo this week. We're going to clear the cards and we're going to get to our collective. You guys ready for the collective, the bonus? It looks like everybody here commented bonus. Collective is up. While I'm shuffling, a reminder, guys, that all of the extendeds are up. September readings are all up now. So make sure you are checking the playlist on YouTube. And if you want the extended readings, go to Harmonia Club, Friends Club. You can just go to my website, Harmonia Friends. There's a small monthly fee, but you get the entire vault. So it's not just those readings, it's the entire vault. We have giveaways. We have monthly galleries. We have a gallery coming up in a few weeks. I'm excited for that. It's going to be a mixed bag. It's not just going to be tarot. It's going to be readings for your higher self and my mediumship, because I'm also a medium. So that should be fun. And you're always allowed to bring up to 2 guests for those galleries. And also you have a chance to win a private reading each month that is recorded and sent to you. And that's part of the giveaway. That is part of the giveaway. Yes, it's harmoniafriends.com. Thank you to my moderator. Come hang out with us. And also a reminder, while I'm at it, since I'm still shuffling, we have Runes Reality coming up. For those of you who do not know what Runes Reality is, it's this. It's my workshop coming up, and my tier 2 members get 50% off because I believe that anybody who joins Harmonia Friends Club are individuals who want to take stock of their life. You are the one in charge, not me, you. I help people build their confidence. And Runes Reality, I'm very passionate about self-divination tools, but also about self-love. And so I use divination tools to utilize on yourself first. You have to learn these tools and how to use them with your own intuition first and foremost. Doesn't matter if it's tarot, doesn't matter if it's pendulum, doesn't matter if it's tea leaves, bay leaves, whatever. You got to learn yourself first. So we use the runes as part of a 12-week workshop, which I'm super stoked for, because not only is it about learning runes, and it's the 12 course, guys, it's unlocked content each week, so you don't have to be there. I try to make this versatile for everybody because I know everybody's on different time zones. I got international peeps here. I get it. But there are 4 group ups, and those group ups, yes, it's great to be there, but there's support calls through Marco Polo. So yes, you will have to be vulnerable. You will get to know individuals who are also in the course taking it with you. But this is for you to take stock of your life and also learn some really kick-ass cool things about Norse mythology and runes casting. And I'm bringing a professional actor on board too, who's going to help us with manifestation here, with acting the part that we truly are already, which is fun. Yes, I'm definitely over the top when it comes to my courses, but everybody has fun with them. And I am absolutely a student with you. I take the course with you. Every one of my courses, I redo the work. So yes, sometimes you're partnered with me. It is a fantastic group. We have so much fun over there. All right, collectively, here we go. Collective, you ready? What's in store for us? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius reversed. Oh gosh, 2 of Wands reversed. Oh boy. What is this? What is this collective? You may have fire in your chart, but I feel like you're keeping something. You're determined to persevere, which is great. You're changing your mind this week. You're not telling everybody, though, what's up. You're not. This has to do with changing your mind and building a new foundation, whether this is a creative endeavor or whether it's choosing to be single or choosing not to be in a relationship. I feel like you want to move forward in something else, or some of you are just tired of putting something on hold and it's like, I'm ready to fully invest in this, but I'm not ready to let the cat out of the bag yet. The King of Wands, when he's reversed, is super confident, can be cocky as fuck though, and sometimes can be arrogant, but I don't feel like you're being arrogant to other individuals. It's just like, I feel this energy of leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. Okay. People may be just getting out of you may actually be rejecting other individuals because you're busy on something, you're working on something, or, you got some kind of creative thinking going on here for you. What's this going on with this King of Wands? I'm telling you, I knew it. I knew it. Ace of Wands. You've already decided on this. You are already going to invest on this. You are just not ready to state it to everybody. And if there is a person that you are going towards, they may know about it, but you guys are like, let's just, it's just between you and I. And sometimes that's a really good start too, if that's like a new relationship here. It's like, yes, we're being invested in this, but I actually see you going for something this week. Oh my goodness. Look at all of these wands. Now, you have an individual, whether this is from your past or who you have chosen to step away from, who may be trying to pull you back towards that direction, or state and getting a little bit defensive about it here, because there's something about wanting to be recognized or wanting to, this person here, they feel your energy shift. They know that you're not shifting towards them. You have left something unsettled or unsaid. But I also feel this individual wanting to have you show up is going to confront you with this. Hey, collective, what are you doing? Why are you being so secretive? I feel like this person here is going to state it to you. How are you going to react? None of your business. That's how you're going to react. It's like, you know that at the same time, it's not balanced, it's not fair, but I feel like something has shifted for you. And this is Libra energy. So I feel that even though it may feel like an injustice to this individual, I feel to you it's an injustice if you didn't go this direction, if you didn't give it your all. So you're going towards something that you're extremely passionate and you want to build it, and you're definitely doing it this week. But I also feel like you're not telling everybody or specific person what you're doing, and they may be a little annoyed at it. But at the same time, it's like, I can't, I don't have to tell you everything. I don't. No. What's your advice here? Look at all of those wands. Both of you are really like pulling at it here. Like, what are you doing? I said I wanted this direction. And you're like, no. I don't have to give you anything but a no. What advice does Spirit have for you? This has to do with your security. This has to do with your happiness. Do you notice that? Look at that. There's the scales. You see the scales. They're right there. They're right there. All right. This feels balanced to you. This is what you're going after. You didn't feel balanced here. You didn't feel balanced at all. You felt the challenge here is that you felt like you were going nowhere, whether it was a relationship or a job or this person just wasn't balanced. And I feel that you are working on something that is way more balanced when it comes to your security, your finances. You were driven on this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy now. Now, the King of Pentacles is also someone here who's fully invested, is being very practical. And I'm just going to pull one more because I wonder if it's going to be another pentacle. One more. Clarify that King of Pentacles for the collective. This is about different options, opportunities here. Greed. I feel that you were dealing with somebody here who's super, super greedy. And they want to take, but I also feel, collective, that you know that there's opportunities here where you don't have to give so much. And when you do give, you're going to get reciprocated in a much better fashion for you. You have more opportunities ahead of you by just simply stating no. Is someone going to be out in the cold? Well, I think you're putting someone out in the cold here. The challenge here for you is that, like, this ends this too. Some of you, it's ending a friendship. Others of you, it's ending a relationship. You're going towards something that's more healthy, a healthy relationship. Some of you, it's a job, or choosing not to take on extra work at a job. So there's an opportunity here where you're determined to set things right. Some of you have a really incredible creative mind here that you're not using it. And this anger here that you have actually may push you to be more creative. Some of you are meant to write that book, meant to get online. And whether this person likes it or not, I see you just simply stating no and taking the losses. Some of you, it's like, I know I'm going to lose money. I'm going to lose out on this, but you're willing to take the loss here for the idea of the gain. This isn't a potential gain. That's important to note. This isn't a potential gain for you, collective. This is something here where you put a lot of time and effort and thought into this about a material gain, about where you're investing your time wisely. So there is going to be a massive shift for you, but I really feel like that came in with a collective reading, did it not? Alignment, decisive movements, opportunist events here. So there's a lot of big opportunities here of making the change, but I think it's going to be you making the change, collective. I do. I think it's going to be you. All right, guys, that's what I have for readings. Enjoy your day off for those of you in the States. I will probably be live later next week, and you guys have an incredible week and take care. Have a good night.